Hey, good morning, Faith family in Christ. Hey, listen, I'm trying to get this done before uh, the market opens. So testing. All right, remember I tell you how I draw my candle, but look on the 15-minute candle, let's bring it bigger. You see this? You see that shooting star? Okay, you see that shooting star on the 15-minute candle is showing that it's a bearish top. Okay, because it formed a top and a bottom. Okay, let's close that one. And on the 1 hour candle, is showing a neutral inverted inverted hammer. So you've got a bullish and a bearish, okay, showing on that time frame. From on the hour, okay, and restore the sale. And now and I just want to, get a shout out from my son that bought, he texts me. Bless his heart. He's 3 hours ahead. I'm sending him messages. But, he brought my attention back to make me, you know, go and review my charts. That's a blessing when, like I said, when you just listen to God's voice and he, tells you. Now, I want you, and he called me and I told him, hey, don't you ever not listen to your spirit because he earns that. He is one of my sons, that's just has blessed me and taken care of my blessings. Okay, now let's go. Here's the 5 minute, 15-minute candle. Okay, you see that 4:15 for another inverted candle. Okay, so right now, if like I said, what we talked about, now we go back and look at the open. I've looked over it on the 15-minute, the 5 minute, and the 1 hour. I think that's enough for me to look at to see whether or not Tesla is going to um, open up and retest the, the pre-market low and probably around I want to let's just say, let's go back over in our 5 minute. It opens up, and what we might look at Tesla to do is open up. It's already retested the pre-market, pre-market. Let's see, the aftermarket high. Okay, so we already have one, two highs. Now we're looking to see if it comes in the market and retest yesterday, yesterday's close. Okay, let's see if that's the close. Yeah. Yesterday's low. Okay, of 416. If it holds support, and opens up above. Let's see if I can get you. Let's go back to our 50. Okay, make sure we got that. If Tesla opens up above yesterday's pre-market um, pre-market high, okay, it's establishing a higher high, but if it opens up above it and it comes back and holds support on yesterday's low, I'm saying that it's a high possibility that Tesla is going to and come off of 414. If it does hold that support and it starts to go around, say, possibly 10:30, it will probably have a high probability to come back up and retest. This is your target for 20. Here, let's do this. Okay, now this is what we're looking at. Again, we already compared over multiple time frames that we're having a shooting star. Okay, one red and two two greens. So it's got let me know that right now I don't think it's just I have to figure out three plays on what Tesla might end up doing. Okay. So I'm saying at say 10:15, 10:30 to say, well, let's look at this. So it might open up above since it's already held support. We already have one, two, three. This will be the third high. You hear this? This will be the third high. This is support. If it holds 415, let me see if I can get that big. One, two, three, support. If it holds, if it comes up, right now, it has to come up and test 417, possibly, and then maybe come back down and make its move. It may range here between 417 for 417, 414, or 412 and bounce up. Probably it might not make a move until 10:30, 10 o'clock, 6:30. But only look at your support and resistance that you've already put out. So right now, this is what we're looking at. Off the 15-minute, let's go back to our 15. After our 15-minute candle, I'm saying this is your, if it opens up and it holds support, okay, and with a strong candle that breaks through the 415, 416, 417. This has got to be your candle. This has got to be your candle. See. Okay, now we've on our hourly. I'm saying that if Tesla opens up and holds support off of yesterday's close and yesterday's low and yesterday's open, which is 416, 415, and 414, if it holds this area, then Tesla will possibly go up to 419. So you're when Tesla, if it doesn't come down and retest the aftermarket low, and it gives us a strong candle that breaks through and takes out the previous lows. Okay, one, two, breaks out. It takes out these previous lows and create that higher high on support. Then Tesla could possibly close, go up to 422 today or 419 and come back down, which say 1030, 630, 630 or 1030, 630 my time, 1030 your time, 1030 your time, uh, let's see, 1030 my time and 1 o'clock your time. It may come off and bounce up and come up and retest. If it drops down here, you're going to buy your strike price at 416, 415 to be ready to sell at 419 and then see if it's going to close on the day at the high of 420, 423, 424. Or it's going to go from here and then at one, they'll say 3 o'clock, it may come back down and retest and close at pre-market aftermarket low of 414. Okay, so if it does this, be prepared to sell. This is my strategy. I have to have 3 plays because it hasn't played out yet. Okay, all right, fam. I don't want to talk too long because I'm going to try to get SPY up, but it may come here at like 6:45 in 15 minutes of the market. That's right there. I'm sorry, 15 minutes of the market. It may not break through for this 416 level. Okay, it may not give us that strong candle we're looking at. Let me see if I it may not give us that strong candle. We need to take out after pre-market and aftermarket lows. You see these candles? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We needed to take this out. Okay. And then look at it, look for your target. Look for your target for 423 and 419, but to buy off of 413, possibly, well, buy off of 410. But if it opens up, okay, Tesla still needs to come up. We're waiting for it to establish its high and its low. Okay. So I've got to go look at SPY, but if within 15 minutes of the market, if it comes with a strong candle or this up guarantee and come up and close, it's already found support. Just like, look, it already found support. So hopefully it will come back down on pre-markets, pre-market close and give you a chance to come in. Other than that, we're still looking at Tesla's target to hit 423, 420, because it still has to get back to the line of scrimmage, and then retest 427. Okay? Okay, guys. I'm gonna go see if I can get SPY posted. So listen, patience, analyze, control your emotions. Don't be quick to react. Let it play out because it could still range in between here before it makes its move. But this would be a good buy on on this move because this is a strong candle. That's an hourly candle. Let's take a look on the 15-minute chart. And look at our candle. It opened up above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has taken out all these lows, and it has opened up, and it's already hit the 420 target on the hourly. I mean, and the 15-minute. Let's look at the hourly. Okay. Um, I just want everybody to understand that please just do what God has showed us to do. Um, right here, what He's given us the ability to do. Don't look to our presidents, our Congress, our neighbors, to set presence on your finances, okay? That's not their job. Just please go back, reveal your history. You'll find out in the times when we were talking about how the Cherokee, when the settlers came over and the American natives, the Cherokee tribe welcomed them with welcome arms. Okay. When they did that, they had an agreement. And you'll see that with the Dawes Act and all these treaties that was implemented was an agreement like what you and your wife would have in a relationship when you're saying that, hey, you be you and I'll be me, and we share this household together. The Native Americans basically said that to the English settlers when they came over. There's enough space for all of us to enjoy God's land. So come on over. We're going to share we're going to share with you how to live on this land. We're going to show you how we plant. We're going to show you how. They just opened up there with unconditional love. 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 13. They came in there based on these terms with the Englishmen. The Englishmen started to discover that the land was rich. And guess what? They started coming up with these taxes before we even came in. I mean, like I said, I had to reiterate what I meant. I used to say, Lord, you know, the worst thing in being black is 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 a woman. But now I've got a second relationship that I can say, Lord, man, the next thing is the native tribes, the Native Americans that experienced all this. Go back and do your history. Look at all the treaties, the Dawes Act, um, and look. You'll see what's going on today. And don't be fearful. Just know that our government is doing what they're supposed to do. This is what they this is what history has been telling us. But we have Black Wall Street as an example on what we're supposed to do in our community. Not like the HOAs we have adopted now, who is bringing our federal ideas into our communities. Please adopt, adopt, uh, adopt Black Wall Street's layout of what it means to come together as a community. We're grabbing each other by the collar, and that's not what we're supposed to do. So please um, hear this out, and I'm hoping my message on both ends are becoming clear, and we'll see. Before I even close this out and post it, I'm going to look at where we're right now, um, 10 minutes into our market. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, remember, it has created a high and a low. So 15 minutes, you would have jumped in this trade thinking that it was going uh, to the moon, but it has come back, just like we've said it has come back and retested. Okay, well, what did we say this was? Yesterday's close. I mean, on pre-market high. Okay, we talked about 419 pre-market high. Now we're going to see if it's going to hold support off of, aftermarket high. Sorry, aftermarket high. Okay, now what we what we were looking at, what we were saying, to be patient, analyze, control your emotions, make sure everything plays out before you execute it. If this is 419, like I said before, if it fails to break out and break out on pre-market, aftermarket high, okay, which is 419, and it must hold aftermarket support for 14, for 12, for 10. Okay. Tesla may range until say 10 o'clock, 10:30 Eastern time, 7:30 my time, and come off of this support level, support and resistance. Look at 1, 2, 3, support and resistance, and go back up. It may range here because this is the key support. 415. 415 was, let me tell you, you have to go back on my tape. 415 was New Year's Eve uh, close before it continued to go down after New Year's. So this is what you see these solid support levels are. This is what we did prior 4 weeks ago. We have a bearish candle coming off support, but it's not. I mean, this is a candle, but it ain't a monster candle. Okay, so it still have to. It still has one, which it already broke. Two, three. Now you could have bought in on this candle. Let's look at the 15-minute for a scalp, a nice, a nice little, if you into to short trading. But this gives us three ways to play out. You got a short. That means, hey, listen, I'm going to sell here. I'm going to catch this and I'm going to go in this trade, buy, and I'm going to sell here. 412. That's an $8 move for Tesla. That's pretty good. That's believe it or not, that's pretty good money. Okay. So we're still waiting for the bigger move. Okay. Is Tesla going to range here after this 5-minute candle, come back up and retest 415? Okay. This is pre-market low, and come back down and bust through 410? Or is it going to range before it makes it move? That means 10:30 to, say, from 10:30 to 1 o'clock. It make 1, 2 o'clock. It may make this move. And then at 3 o'clock, drop down and come back and drop to, let's see. Let's look at what we're looking at. It may come back up and retest. I don't understand. I didn't change all my times. Oh, let's do. Okay. Now that's better. All right. We're right now on the 5-minute, and then we're going to go back and look at it on the 15-minute. This right here would be a entry if you looked on the 5-minute, but you would be selling. You would buy and then you would sell because of here. Once it hit there, you would have sold. Now let's go back and see what our 15-minute candle is. What I'm saying, excuse me, I'm so sorry. What I'm saying is that Tesla is going to range and then start creating a higher high off around, like I said, 10:30, 7:30, our time or your time. Only look at support and resistance levels, okay? But the time that I'm saying is that it may come off and hold support on 412, 415, and if it drops down to 412, 410, then I say that it holds support after pre-market low and comes back up and holds support off of 412 or 14. It could go back up and close at 419. But you would buy here and then you would sell at key major support and resistance. I know it sounds crazy, or it sounds like, wow, that's a lot. But look, it's range 10:30, boom, hit 423. And then carry it until on Friday, opening to at 428 and then drop because it still have to get back up and break through 427, which it has failed to do it. If you go back, okay, let's go back. Let's do the wow. It has failed to do it. One there, two there, three is to test it. Four, five. This will be the sixth attempt to try to break out of for the break out above the 432 level, okay, of support. Then it's going to go down. One first level, I would say 390, 380, this area of support. Okay. First level, boom. Back to 400, 399, 395. It may continue to go to what the target price, which was 385 and 350, what we had said back in, if you go back on my videos, you'll look. Let's go back. Let's go back 30 days. 30 days. You'll go back on December 27th, where I said, can Tesla go back up and retest and get back up to 450 to go in and retest to 475. Other than that, it's going to drop down, which I told you 415, which what had happened on Wednesday, and then it continued to drop on after New Year's. After New Year's, it dropped Christmas, I think it was. Yeah, New Year's. I mean, look, New Year's. Yeah, New Year's, 415. See, this is 415. And then it continued to close out on Friday for 373. It established a support here on 376, 378, 78, 79 market and created another started creating higher lows, but brought us back up to 440. Now it didn't make it past it tested and couldn't go back to 440, and now it's going down and headed back down. But it still created a high, a high from this high to this high, still a lower high. Now we're back here looking to see if it's going to hold that support. Pre-market, market, low. This will be the third lower high that can bring it back up and start retesting, but still, it still have to go and break through 430, and it may come back down. Okay, listen, I don't mean to spend that much time. We're 50 minutes in. I'll probably come back and see where we're at on it. For those who's trading on Tesla, and again, we're still looking at this candle. It can still come back down with a shorter candle, and then this candle to make it go back up and bring us to our 1 o'clock 419 retest. Let's see, 419. Yeah, 419, 420, and then come back down. Or, but right now, I'm you might think that's a strong candle, but it hasn't took out this, it hasn't went past this low, higher, this high low right here. But it's a high probability, like I said, 10:30 bullish reversal. What time is it? I'm sorry, I have to get these times right, but I'm hoping that you see that, why the point of this lesson is to understand the weight so you do not, let's go here, jump in and out of the trade before it, let's go back on this one. This is yesterday's move. I don't want, I, after trying to acknowledge it, even if you miss it, at least you know you have a plan. But you don't want to be getting in. You're getting in, and you're thinking it is going up, and it gets stopped out. And now it's back down. And you're panicking and you're in, out, selling. Wait for it. Wait for it to make its move. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it didn't make its move until 10, okay, 7, 10 o'clock, 10:15. And boom, went to a support level. So if you bought here and sold there, that's only 50, that's a 15-minute. That's a ranging. This is what I mean about ranging. You're this is what I call, let me show you this. This is what I call our post move, because it's still in the middle, ranging. I mean, our post, our goal post in the middle, right? Our back corner, our pylon is the pylon move is when bulls, when the bears have came over and took and pushed it back to the line of where they lost yardage. They got to start all back over from the 20-yard line, from the end zone or the 20-yard line. Because remember, bears have not hit its target price of what we analyzed on, go back in our tapes, on in December. Okay, for 350 is its low. So we're still ranging, and Tesla could continue its uptrend. Don't worry about that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just play the market. Let the market play itself out. Okay? So I've given you 3 options. It ranges in, so you got a good trade if you bought in and you sold, and caught a scalp move. Okay? Then you have your second move, which, like I said, say 10:30 till 3 o'clock. Okay? And then it's going to come back down to retest 415, close at 415. Just to say that 415, 413, 412, but I would govern for 415, and then it may not even, it may continue to till Friday opening and come up and go back up and retest. It may range until Friday, or The third move is that it holds this comes up, holds above yesterday's low and pre-market high, which is we said 416, and come up and go and hit 428 today. Okay, okay, fam. Again, patience, analyze, control your emotions, look at what's forming, um, and another shooting star on the hour has just appeared. But just look at it. You see, staying calm because I have a plan and I'm waiting for it to play out. Okay. So here it is, like at 10 o'clock. It may just from off of this here, close and then low. If it comes back up and do this, then it's going down 400 or 400 mark. Okay. Okay, fam. I love you guys, babe. Just stay safe out there. Um, and keep praying for your family. That's our job.